Hello everybody, and welcome to another Epic Battle Fantasy 4 episode. And I realized something. Actually no, let me say this first, and then I'll say the thing that I realized. Last episode you saw me end on the graveyard. I went through the graveyard. There really wasn't anything new there besides new enemies. I mean, I got... what did I get? I got the dark gown, dark bauble. I think that's pretty much it, actually, for new stuff. Oh, also, I found, not exactly found, I knew where it was, but, well, that's an understatement, but anyway. The shop, the item shop, not the rare shop too. In other words, for stuff like stat boosters. And here, I better show you, because the stuff that they sell in that shop is amazing. But remember the flowers that I needed? I needed flowers for, like, the jungle flowers for a quest, and I needed a bunch of other stuff for a quest. Sorry, getting a drink. They sell them. The shop sells them, but the flowers are 4,800 a piece. Here, I'll show you. That's what I'm doing right now. There's really nothing else in the item shop that I want. We'll just go in here just because we can. So we'll go through here. Right here. And they sell the, they sell a pink potion, which is what I need for another quest, and also for some upgrading for 4,200. Look at this. They sell bubble sims for 4,500, and I need satin for, a recipe, and it's sold for 6,000. And I need geodes for a recipe. I need the 7-segment displays, I need the plastic, I need, like, all of this. Actually, hold on a minute. 1 second. What do I need? Oh, you know what I realized? So the key right there. I never grabbed that before. A few bits of iron, too. Ooh, a chocolate cornet. For the quests. Nope. Crap. I didn't want that. I wanted to click on quests. So 1 jungle flower and 5 cacti. 1 jungle flower isn't bad, so that's 450, I believe, for 1 cacti. Something like that. 420. So 420 times 5 is 3,000. So I'll need about 7,800. Which by then I could get a minimum of 1 gunpowder and 1 geode. I need 7,800. But I also need the pink potion for something. What do I need the pink potion for? Ooh, I need holy water too. I think that's just a recipe. Or I think that's just, like, enhancement material. Ooh. One more thing. Do they have... No, okay. I was seeing if they had that, I was seeing if they had a, plasma ball. What do I need for this? The pink potion, that's what I needed it for. And some magma samples. For the gun, I needed the 7-segment displays. What else did I need? Yeah, I got a Viking helmet for completing a quest. What else did I need it for? This holy resistance. I needed the bubble stones for the frost badge. I needed the geode for the clover pin to increase it a little more. Just a little bit. Slow down. Need plastic for that. Pink potion again for the poison. Or the potion badge, not poison. So yeah, scan a few more enemies. Yes, we can get Ragnarok. It's about time. So yeah, and then what I realized, I know we're already about almost 7 minutes into the video, and I didn't even get on with much. You'll see what I'm doing. So what I did for, what else can I say now? Oh, what I realized was, I am extremely, I'm extremely prepared, let's say that much. I am a lot more prepared for the boss than I thought I would, because I went through all the spells, and I have the, or the skills, and I have the, where is it? This, the Talisman Seal. Siphons the target and debuffs their magic attack. What's good about that is, because for a tournament, or in other words, third boss, because his most devastating attack is, forgive me if I said this earlier in the video, I don't think I did. His most devastating attack is the ion cannon, which by then I'll probably have about 2,500 for most likely all my guys, probably 2,800 to 3,000 for Matt. But yeah, because then I can siphon him, because he has to charge it up first. He charges up for one turn, and then on the next turn he attacks, or he uses the attack, and if I siphon him when he charges it up, then he can't use it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. What am I using electric bow for? So I think I'll switch to the other bow. Chemistry or the alchemist bow? I think it's the alchemist bow. Come on, where goes? What? That steep little guy. Easy. Look at that. And I bet you if it kept going on, I probably would have beat all these guys. All 3 of them. Yeah, let's switch the bow. to the alchemist spell, yep. If I do, like, skip any chests, that's because I'm just trying to get the final boss, the final boss, but Praetorian, more or less, as soon as possible, because I haven't done much. I mean, I've done quite a bit in the series, but like, oh great, it's the more powerful guys. These guys can actually withstand a hit for once, and then next thing you know, it summons the sword to come down. Yeah, I forget what I was saying. So yeah, let's just continue. Oh yeah, I want to get to Praetorian as fast as possible, so I'll gather the chests out of video. And I'll show you what I got from them. EBF. Got 1,000 for just fighting that one guy. I'm gonna have so much gold, like, instantly. I'll be able to complete the quests, I'll be able to upgrade everything that I want to, I guess. So there's only one pink potion and one magma sample for this, I believe. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. I did freeze the guy, but then the third arrow came down and didn't work too well. Barrier, increased magic defense, wet zone. I'm just gonna do this again. That's gonna be a very handy spell for these guys. But they're going to be like squids. They're like the powerful enemies of this area. You'll see Praetorian and you'll be like, unless you've already seen me before, then I'm just gonna look like a fool, but let's increase the defense just because they seem to like attacking us the most. It's starting to get a little laggy. It's like fine right now, but it's starting to get slower. As the more we progress in the game and the more time we play, the more time I play, the slower it gets. So it's like I refresh the page, or like I click out of it for maybe an hour or so, and I just go on YouTube and watch video. Oh yay, 7-second spray. And I go on YouTube and I like watch videos for about an hour and a half, 2 hours or so. And chest. I know. thought I could get right. I thought he was like right there, so I could get by him. Oh, this should be easy. That was easy. See what I mean? Just no legs alone is overpowered. 1123. It attacks twice for about an average of 105, 110 damage. Does down about 1,000 damage. Or if it's critical hits like that, then that's different. But, you know. I love like the defeat sprite of the slime. It's like smushed. Like the man's like body slammed them, and their eyes are just hilarious. 752 from that one. And I think this was made in New England, and that's why it has like that E on it. Debuffs all foes accuracy. Ooh, that's good. Because then I can use that on Praetorian too. So see, before, when I was trying to fight Praetorian, I was focused on tanking him. Switch it over there. I was focused on tanking him. But because now that I know better, I mean, it was my first time playing the game, so give me a break. That's what I always used to do. I used to, and this is a really bad example, but take Pokemon, for example. I know some of you are like screaming at the computer right now, but just because I said that. But think of Pokemon. I used to have like overpowered. I used to be like focused on tanking. Like I always buffed up their attack. Their attack and maybe their defense every so often. Like their special attack, their attack, all that stuff, just to tank them. But they're like super slow, and yeah, it didn't really help. It didn't help much that they were slow. They had low accuracy, and they could tank easily, but only with the right Pokemon can you actually tank in Pokemon. So now the way I play Pokemon is, I mean, there's some people that focus on status effects. There's some people that focus on just damage. There's some people that focus on defense and like moderate or like in the middle attack, like good. Like it's not good and it's not great, but it's not bad. If you know what I mean. I made that really confusing. Really confusing for myself. So like they'll focus on either defense, speed, or attack. Well, I guess accuracy too. I guess that would fit. But there's also guys that would There's also guys that would focus on status effects, and that's how I always lose. I always lost because I never used any stat buffs, or I never used any stat lowers for the opponent. 2,756 gold. Or, excuse me, it was made in New England, so the euros. What a pence, wouldn't it be? It's pence for like the pennies, and then what is it? It's something like that. I know it's pence for the pennies, but it's something else. Pounds, that's what it is. So I got 2,756 pounds. Sweet. I believe this guy has a quest. I'm not sure though. No. Oh, these guys are so annoying. I might as well take this guy out to get that chest. I know, I'll go back out of video and I'll get the 2 chests in that other room. I better defeat one at least right now. At least one right now. There was like sword masters and there was like gun masters. These guys are really like... These guys are definitely different enemies. Well, 2 reasons. 1, because you don't see them anywhere else. That might be a reason. And 2, I haven't scanned them before. Look at this. Like, what? Well, these guys are... I guess all this is attack, because I keep thinking like attack is melee. But I think attack is just their basic attack, you know what I mean? Like there's magic attack and then there's normal attack. So yeah, I'll fight this battle, and then... Yeah, exactly. How do they fire those weapons in there? So I'll fight this battle. I think I'll end the episode because they have high evasiveness, which is really annoying. Oh, that's the spell that I want Lance to learn. Oh, really? Wow. You know what I realized? You know what I realized just now? You guys are probably screaming at the computer saying, duh. And I shouldn't have been lazy because now I lost Ragnarok. It's fine, because I can easily get it back. When I say easily, I mean like really, really easily. I mean, I already have enough to get like 5 new skills, so... There we go. Look at that, I get 160 AP and 1,855 or 45 pounds. I guess euros, I guess that is. I don't know, really confused. Psst, Matt, what? Maybe it really affected that. I don't actually or the rest of the family already hates my guess. She's way younger than you, it would be awkward. I think Natalie would hate you less if you stopped staring at her non-stop. That's not a fair criticism. I'm very subtle about it. Got hit on my clothes. So that I don't even have to look in her direction. That's what I mean. Really? I think you're a creepo. I think you're a creep. So yeah, I'm gonna save it, and yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. Ooh. So while I'm out trying to grab this, so in the next episode, I guess I'll be exploring the waste disposal plant more, I would suppose. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!